the questions for today. When will you get married? Y'all seen them memes where they keep saying, they'll say, and then it'll say, when you gone.
Stop cheating on correct.
No, but I appreciate the love and the concern. I don't know when I'm going to get married. I'm like literally enjoying myself, like just being by myself. And I think what's bad, I got some on my shirt. But I think what's bad, I don't even think it's bad, but the longer I stay alone, the more comfortable I get. Uh-oh, both of them said, So I'm a little concerned. I think the Lord needs to send somebody really soon, or else it's going to be kind of hard, like, adjusting to being with someone.
You don't get that age.
When people give you letters and gifts, when they meet you, do you actually read the letters and keep the gifts? I do, but it depends. Like, if it's a gift that I actually can use, or like if it's a lot of the stuff I sometimes put in the office, I read the letters. I may read, like, now if it's like I'm sending him a 4-page letter because he got the master's key. And if I write him, he better read that. I don't even like reading super long text messages unless it's like something that I have to deal with. But I do read the messages, and I love you guys so much, and I thank you for just supporting me. So shout out to all of my supporters. I don't even like to call y'all fans because you guys are more than that to me. Like, you are the reason I'm able to continuously go and keep work because of your interest, so thank you. Do you ever see yourself moving out of Detroit for personal or business reasons, and if so, where would you go? That's a good question. Y'all see me leaving? Is that why y'all shaking your head?
We was looking at the new Bruno and Cardi B track. Yeah.
Oh. I see myself moving, but I think I'll always have a space here, especially if my family never moves.
I see you in Cali.
You see me in Cali?
Real property for sure.
Well, I would do that. I would do Cali. Y'all didn't let me finish answering. Tiffany called her... No. Tiffany called herself prophesying. But anyways, I do see myself in Cali, but I would definitely have to go back and forth because family is here. Y'all know I'm obsessed with my family. And Cali, I like Cali, but I don't like the fabrication that comes with it. But I love the work that comes with it. All right, moving on. I'm obsessed with New York.
I was about to say, you're going to have a condo in New York City.
New York. When I get my money up, I'm going to New York. Listen. Okay, New York. Are you and Shamika real friends?
Ooh.
Are you and Shamika real friends?
Ooh.
Let me show y'all who behind here. Aisha and Tiffany and Ashley's over there working. But anyways, I know you love R&B music. Do you ever feel convicted when you listen to your favorites? I don't feel convicted. However, well, yeah, but let me say this. I won't say that I don't feel convicted because it depends on the space that I am in my life. So, like, if I'm listening to R. Kelly's gonna rekindle something else that's up in me that got to be stayed dormant until I get married, right? So, I have to not listen to all of R. Kelly because I always feel like I'm ready, right? Seems like you're ready. I need to listen to Take the Shackles Off My Feet so I can dance. I just want to praise them. Will kind of remind me or take me back to a place that I probably need to stay away from, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But it's like a great example. When I had just started driving, like got my license. Yeah, that was a lot of just. But when I had just started driving, I had a speeding issue. I had so many speeding tickets to where it had me doing. She gonna clap during my video.
I think so.
I had so many speeding tickets to where I had to, what is it? I had to do, what's the service you got to do instead of going to jail? Community service.
Oh.
Like, I was being treated like I was a drug dealer or a murderer, and it was all because of driving tickets. So my mom was like, it's that music you listening to. So this is when I was listening to, when I was listening to Lil Jon, when the crunk era was going on. So it was from the window to the way, to the sweat drop down my walls. Yeah, like, so I was like, boom, 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 boom. Like, it made my foot, like, go down, down, down. So it made a difference. But anyways, so I said that to say, I do think that music does kind of push some buttons for us, and it's just like, you got to be careful. So the conviction thing, I think that goes to each his own. No, I brought it back on because you were relating to, what booty music did you hear?
Luke, Uncle Luke.
Oh,
yes.
See,
yes.
This is what it causes you to do.
Yes, twerk.
Oh, that's hard. I don't even know how to answer that question. How do you get over the comments? Sometimes some things hurt, and sometimes I think because I don't think people actually, because I sometimes don't remember, but my mom had me record my first time when I was 9 years old, and that went out to the world. So after that, I did my record, but my mom had me on the road since I was 9 years old, so I've been doing this for now 20 years. So since I was 9, I've had to, if not deal with bad comments about myself, which I did have to. Sorry, I haven't been looking at the camera, I've been looking at myself. But if I didn't deal with comments that were about me, I had to deal with comments that were about my parents, and I still had to learn the leadership role to be quiet about certain things. So I guess through the years I just become used to it, but I'm reading this book that a friend shared with me, and it's called The 4 Agreements, and it talks about how the only way you will successfully deal with people is if you actually understand that people only deal with you from the place that they're actually in, and it's all predicated upon how you receive it. So I'm at a different place, and I kind of just don't give people that power over my life. I know who I am, I know who God says I am, and I have a village who are honest with me and who aren't there to attack me. So they give me words of affirmation, they give me love, but they also give me truth and love, and sometimes that truth may sting, but it's the truth, and that will set me free. So I know I'm plump. Ain't no sense in me trying to act like I ain't no thickums, but don't come talking about you fat, nasty, ugly, and stanky. No, I'm not, because I got big, cute, juicy lips. I got good skin. Now I do. And I know how to wear my thick, so I'm not just fat glob and all of this stuff, so people are strange, but there are some incredible people in the world that I think that we should consider, and I think that once we rehearse practicing the positive overpowering the negative, then you kind of just get through it and just like brush things off your shoulder. I love you because of your confidence. What a great follow-up question. I love you because of your confidence. How do you build confidence to live life in your own lane? One of them said, no one has the power to be you. That's what sets you apart. And when you understand that, I can compare myself all day, but at the end of the day, nobody in this world can be Kierra. And Kierra has the ability to touch people's hearts that she's assigned to. And there are other people, yes, that can do some pretty cool things, but no one has the power to be me. And I think that when we understand, they're lovable people. I'm so appreciative of Aisha and Tiffany.
We love you too, sis.
So totally. All right, here's the next question. When did you graduate high school? 2005. I wanted to be one of the students that said 98, 96, but what was yours, Aisha?
02.
Dang. Aisha act like an OG in the game. You would think she was one of them that was like 90.
She's Nana's best friend. What you think?
I wanted mine to be, but I'm 2005, so when I was in high school, I was like, what's gonna be our cool way of saying 2005? We was walking through the school talking about 2005? That's long. But imagine what they saying now. Like, what's your year, 2017?
2020.
2020 sounds cooler than,
That's when I'm gonna graduate college.
oh, Jesus is coming back. Okay, that's when I graduated high school. And then, did you go to prom? Yes, I went to prom, and we drove my daddy's car, and I was very surprised that he let us drive it. And I went through, I had like this black dress. I'll show y'all next time. But yeah, I went to prom. Maybe, yeah.
Here's my prom dress.
Okay. I don't have a picture though. Yeah, so we'll show y'all next time. Okay. Was it good or bad? Prom was good. Is it TMI if I say okay? What's the next question? What's your go-to store to shop? That's hard because I have to find stuff. I'm obsessed with Nordstrom. Like, if I need something last minute, I know for sure I can run in and get a blouse, some slacks, and some shoes from Nordstrom, and makeup, jewelry, except like literally everything. So I guess that's my go-to store. What's the next one? How do you cut off toxic people? Yeah. You know, it's funny that someone asked this. Toxic people, because somebody else posted in response to what I was saying, and they was trying to throw shade, but we'll talk about that another time. Toxic people, I think it goes back to what I was saying about the book, The 4 Agreements. When you deal with people and understand the place that they are in and also understand where you are, and you're absolutely honest with both of those spaces, you can either cold turkey them or you can just deal with people accordingly. Like, I've learned to compartmentalize people, and people come and go out of my life because I've learned that when you're a leader, you're more than likely prone to just deposit into people, to just give. That's a part of being a vessel. A vessel, an instrument. What's the purpose of an instrument? We use it, right? So if you're a vessel, you're gonna, and if you are connected with God and you have this spiritual part of you, this whole spiritual part of you, people are attracted to that. And usually those people that are attracted to it are dysfunctional people or people who are broken. And so you have something that they need. So you'll deal with people coming in and out of your life, but I think that when we understand our purpose in life, we'll have peace with that coming and going. And sometimes, honestly, it'll hurt, but that's just it, you know? So I do and be generous to people while they still will leave and not tell their side of the story of what they did wrong or how they didn't hold their end of the bargain up, or like you putting your name on somebody's car and they family didn't do it, or somebody being locked up and they were able to call you and not their family. They won't say that part. But if somebody posts something about, oh, this person, you know, I'm tired of people who ain't faithful and who ain't, you know, just letting people come in, or what they post. If people coming in and out of your life that says something about you, that doesn't necessarily say something about that person. And when you're in a leading role, you think about pastors, when you think about CEOs and people who are in high places, not high places as if you're better than someone, but you're going to see people come and go. That's just the truth of the matter. So people may see or say that you're unhealthy, but only you and your true village know if you're in an unhealthy space. And I think that that has to do with when you cut off toxic people. But if you have just people around who are just constantly feeding negativity, I am known to just cut people off. And that's just it. This is my life. I don't got to explain to nobody else why I'm cutting somebody off who's hurting me. If I'm sitting in my room crying a river, if me feeling better and not having another day of tears for no reason or over a person, if I gotta move you, I'm gonna move you. And I don't gotta explain that to you. Only me and the Lord. All right, this is a long video. You have been catching Kierra. This was fun. Thanks for the questions. Love you guys. I hope you're inspired.